Now, what's my name?
Frankie Mermaid.
And why is my name Frankie Mermaid? Speak up, Carlos! I'm gonna give you the fucking boot!
Cause you're swimming in bitches.
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
Before the section of video that is clearly what I'm best at, the emotional, sappy, touchy-feely mom stuff, I wanted to start this video with something light and funny, because at the core of who Frankie is a funny, intelligent, and amazing person. And what better person to prove that than Frankie themselves? Yep, I've gone back to the YouTube channel and pulled another one of my favorite little sections from that original first video. So here's a glimpse again at the amazingness that is Frankie, and then get your Kleenex ready.
And I will get a better setup eventually. You probably will be on this floor like this next time, and I probably will be sitting exactly how I am right now, which is literally ass in the air, but I probably will get a better setup eventually. I will get a better setup eventually, but like, you won't be on the floor forever. I mean, but this is how Bailey Sarian started out, and look at her now. Queen. But yeah, anyway. If you like my personality, which I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, whatever. It's in the Constitution, you know, freedom to Frankie Mermaid. You don't have to, but you can if that's what you want.
Anyone who's been around the Press Start Mom channel since its inception about a year ago will know that aside from Azzy, there is another name that comes up pretty regularly on this channel, and that's because they are my oldest child. Anybody who's been around YouTube longer than my 1 year and happens to have stumbled upon this amazing individual will know what kind of a person they are. Kind, caring, funny, intelligent, far braver than I think that they ever give themselves credit for. You all know who I'm talking about. Frankie Mermaid. When I first met Frankie, it was evident from minute one that this was a person that was very kind to everyone around them. Somebody who was always willing to step in, offer advice, help. Just someone willing to listen. And as I got to know Frankie even more and learn more about them from a personal standpoint, I grew even more attached, to the point of adopting them as my own. Frankie is obviously a very intelligent individual in their first year of college, who I'm surprised isn't going into criminology with how amazingly in-depth they go with their research, the amazing skill they have for writing a research paper, and their twisted sense of justice, much like my own. But today is a very important day. Not only is it a birthday, it's a big one. My oldest child is an adult. My oldest child is 18. I can honestly say I have never known somebody so unconditionally loving. It doesn't matter if we make mistakes. We all need to know that there's somebody who will stand by us, believe in us, and help us get through it. And that's you, Frankie. You always are there for your friends. Sometimes, even when you need the friend yourself, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not be okay. And it might seem ironic, that advice coming from me, because I've had my own sadness and struggles in my life, and I don't always talk to people about it. We both have learned in the past 6 months that sometimes just saying, "I hurt," helps the hurt go away. I would have been in so much more pain with the things that have been going on in my life if I didn't have you and Azzy so quick to say, "It's okay, Mom. We love you. It's okay, Frankie. I love you. No matter what pain or hardships come through our lives, you have me. I have you. You have Azzy. And no matter what comes next in the next chapter of your life, I have no doubt that you will meet it with the same determination and integrity that you meet everything else. You are incredibly brave, incredibly strong, incredibly smart, incredibly beautiful inside and out. I am excited for what comes for you as you now enter college and the real world. Be prepared, it can suck sometimes. But we'll be here for the suck. We'll be here to stand by you, to champion you in your bravest moments, and hold you up when you're not feeling so brave. And I'll give you the same advice that I give Azzy and that I gave Lou. It's okay to make mistakes. That's when we learn. That's where the lessons come, in making mistakes. We all have to acknowledge that we're not perfect, and that's okay. We are all allowed to be unique. We are all allowed to be vulnerable. We are all allowed to ask for help. You have my unconditional love and support. What's meant to be will be. But the hardest part about what's meant to be is it can only be when it wants to be. So we go through each day. We take the lessons that we learn, and we wait for the moment when everything falls into place. It takes time. Time is a hard thing to abide by, because when we want something, we want it now. But if everything just happened and fell into place, we wouldn't appreciate them when they finally do fall into place. Everything that you want in life will be yours. You just have to work for it and wait for it. And while you're waiting, you have me in your corner and so many other people that stand by you, because anyone who talks to you for more than 2 minutes will see what a brave, kind, and sweet, generous soul that you are. You are a shining example of what this next generation is capable of. My generation didn't get the job done. Yours will. I love you. I'm proud of you. You are valid. You are important. And you are a good person. Take all the sadness and pain of your life, put it in a box, and hide it for the day. Mom gives you permission to just have a good day. The problems, they can wait for tomorrow. We'll pull that box out tomorrow, and we'll open it together. And we'll take each of those problems out, and we'll find a solution. Even if it takes time. You've got the rest of your life to figure it all out. And there's nothing wrong with that. So be brave, be bold, be happy, be you. Because that, my dear oldest child, is more than enough. Happy birthday.